about ages when you're dating after 40. When you're young, you generally try to find someone pretty close to your age. But somehow when you're over 40, you're over 50, the world gets a lot broader in terms of your prospect list. So what's kind of the guidelines for men and for women about finding new partners?
So most women don't want to date people who are their children's age. That's kind of the guy. If they're younger than my children, I don't date them. I think it's really about connection. So somebody who's 30 years younger is probably not going to really understand the same cultural references, and you're not going to have the same level of maturity or life skills. Find somebody who you connect with, and it doesn't matter if they're 10 years older or 10 years younger. I've dated men at all ages of 10 years, buffer on either side. I think that's probably a good way to look at it. And not to have limiting beliefs about all older men like younger women. And, we all walk around with, there are no good people in my city, and they're all just these crazy things, and they're not true. So be confident. It's all about connection. If you really like somebody's profile and you've set your parameters for 10 years older or 10 years younger, and you feel connection, then go for it.
And I guess also it depends, again, what your priorities are. If your priorities are a highly sexual relationship versus you're looking for a long-time partner, friend, companion, then that will also drive the age choices.
I think a lot of men who, I had a guy say to me recently, all these really young women always contact me. And I think it's an interesting thing, because I get contacted by 26-year-olds too. And flattering, yeah, maybe, okay, thank you, but no thank you. And there are guys who really like the Mrs. Robinson. So for younger women, I think it's often, I think this guy has money and he's going to be my sugar daddy. And so it's just know what you're after. And you don't have to talk about it on a first phone call that 18-year-olds go for me. That's like, I don't want to know that. And also don't lie about your age, it's just so common. It's almost like when you're in Rome, do what the Romans do. So if everybody else is lying and I'm not lying, then I'm going to sabotage myself. Just, if you like what you look like and you're confident with who you are, just be honest. I wish everybody was honest, but we can't change everybody, unfortunately.
Theoretically. Now, so here's a very practical thing. So let's say I'm 50, 55, and I start dating a man who's 70. Well, soon enough, that man's body, he might fall ill sooner.
Yeah.
So do you need to think about, I'll call it the life expectancy of your vibrant relationship?
Yes and no. So yes, that could definitely happen. You could get sick too, and for some people, the connection is so strong that a good 5-10 years is really meaningful. And so if a person doesn't live that long, or, you end up being a caretaker, which would be very difficult and challenging, it's still worth it because you have found love. And I have a client who, she's 62, and her husband, he's now her husband, is 79. And so there's a big age difference, but he is young and spirited, and he made more of an effort to get to know her from a 3-hour long distance than the guy who lived like a half hour away, who ended up with somebody around the corner because he was too lazy to meet her. So, it's this guy has character. So, the person has steel core of integrity, is really connected, you're sexually attracted, just go for it. I don't know, life is short.
All right.
Have fun.
All right, great advice. Thanks, Sandy. If you like today's Bottom Line Expert Minute with Sandy Weiner, then come to our website, bottomlineinc.com, and watch more with Sandy and more with our other experts. And what would be even better, share us. Share us on Facebook, share us on Twitter, share us on LinkedIn. Let everybody know about the great videos that we have for you with all the leading experts in health, life, and money.